Hello, hi, yes, you. Come on. I heard you say 2025 is your year of travel, but you don't have any credit cards with points or miles to pay for said trips?
What are you doing?
Let's talk credit cards in my wallet right now. So first off is going to be my Bank of America customized cash rewards card. It is not a travel card, but it was my first ever credit card that started my credit card journey. So I will obviously never close it. And yeah. Second up is going to be my JetBlue Plus card. This card is technically a travel credit card, but since it's an airline specific card, I don't really consider it a travel credit card, and I'll tell you why. In my humble opinion, if you don't fly the same airline every single time, it really doesn't make any sense to get an airline specific card. Oftentimes you're very limited as to what you can do with those points. If you want your points or miles to be used on other carriers or for hotels or for rental cars, you're pretty limited with what you can do if you have an airline specific card. But again, if you live and die by any of these, then go right ahead. The one thing I really liked about this card is that you would use less points to book a flight versus if you were to use actual money, you would end up spending more. This card right here was my baby. I would say like this was prime credit card, getting into the nitty gritty, learning about my score, my benefits and all that. This card right here really did it for me. It's still a really good card, but they took away the already limited lounge access that we had starting this year. So I'm considering downgrading it, and I never, like ever, book flights, hotels, rentals, or any of that in any travel portal of any bank, any of my cards, any of that. One thing I really liked and still like to this day about this card is that you can book directly on another airline, use this card to pay for it, and those points that you have can be redeemed for the exact amount. Next up is the big dogs. Not really, but kind of. This card I use for all things food. Restaurants, groceries, Uber Eats, you name it. Got this card in 2023, and at the time I wasn't really looking for any credit cards, but they mailed me an offer like 3 times. The third time I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna do this. This card is actually considered a charge card, which is a little bit different than a credit card, so keep that in mind. And then last but not least, I have the Amex Green card. For this card, I didn't apply for myself, but instead I am a authorized user on it. So for this, I do anything that's transportation related, such as Uber, Lyft, parking, tolls, anything like that I put on this card. This is one of the ways that if you are not an American, or if you do not have good credit, a good credit profile, or anything of that sort, you can get access to these benefits by becoming an authorized user. Guys, I am telling you, these points and these miles go a lot further than using actual cash. I can get way deep into credit cards and how to properly redeem your points, because there's a proper way to do this versus going through the travel portals. So if you've made it this far and you want to know more, let me know. And next 2 cards on the way are going to be the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Amex Platinum. So I can't wait to use them and review them. And then after that, I think I'm going to be done with credit cards for a while. Maybe. Stay tuned to find out.